So I'm on a diet right now, man. Last night I thought I was gonna die. It was nothing but dehydration, man. I'm just so worried about catching the corona, man. Any little sickness pop up, man, I'm like, God damn, am I gonna die? You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm so glad it's not the corona, bro. I'm so glad. But let me tell you something about Miss Independence, man. You know what? I'm gonna respond to a comment that I didn't get to read because YouTube blocked some of it. They had a chick on there that said that she was glad that she lives in the U.S., that she um, don't have to sleep with an older man that she's not attracted to and shit. So I looked at the comment and I couldn't read it all because YouTube blocked it, right? So, and I'm like, okay, all right, yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is the reason why a lot of women are going to end up alone because they so into looks, man. I don't want to sleep with a man that's older and that I'm not attracted to. I'm glad I live over here in the U.S. That's what she said. I'm glad I live over here where I'm free to do whatever you want. Okay, keep on doing what you want to do. You're going to end up alone in the long run. I'm telling you. You hold it up throughout your 20s, and some of you females hold it up throughout your goddamn out your goddamn 30s. Some of you females hold it up throughout your 30s and shit. But keep on holding it up. You see, you only got an amount of time to find a husband. You got from 18 to 25 to find a husband. Yeah. Then it's a wrap. Because then after 25, you are on a decline as a woman. And a lot of men are not going to want to marry you. You see, if a woman is not married, by the time she's, I say 25, it's pretty much a wrap. I mean, there are some women that get married around 30 and shit. They're like 28, 29. They done ran around the block with Chad and Tyrone. And now they want to settle down, you know, after years of honing it up. You know, and then you are fucking picky and shit about the men you deal with. But at the same time, look, as you get older, you know, you can't afford to be picky, man. Like Hellcat, I know I'm not gonna get no 8, 9, or 10 or in the U.S. You know, man, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. That I'm not gonna get an 8, 9, or a 10 in the U.S. I know. If I go overseas, yeah, I'll get an 8, 9, or a 10. That's why foreign women are the way to go. Women in the U.S., you too materialistic. You too into what a man got, and you into in how young he is. What do he look like? And shit like that. You too in love with that. You go overseas, females, they don't have to fucking, I mean, overseas, they're not picky like that. Let's put it this way, man. Overseas females are not picky like that. They'll date an older man. They prefer older men overseas. Over here in the U.S., they too infatuated with how old the man is, how much money he has. But you know what? A lot of that time that you spent doing that clock is ticking. That clock is ticking. The hand is like this. See, the thing is, with us men, we can get our resources together, go overseas and get young women. We can do that. But you women, you can't do that shit. That's how I say you miss independent females. The sins will catch up to you later down the stretch. Your sins will catch up to you. All that discriminating against him because he 40 years old, you know, and you 25 or 26. Let me tell you, man, out here in the U.S., older men have a hard time getting young women unless he got a lot of resources. Okay? That's why a lot of men are unhappy out here, bro. And then you go overseas, you know, you get a young, hot, tenderoni female, and, you know, and you feel happier. You know, you feel happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, out here, the happiness in the U.S. amongst men, bro, trust me. Miss Independent. While your time is ticking, you know, I'm gonna sit back, stack my cheddar, get my money, head overseas, you know, and live a happy life. Live happily ever after. It doesn't matter how old you are, too. Look, men out here, man, you know, and you know what? This has happened on Kevin Samuels' live stream where he would suggest an older man to a female that was 30 or something like that, and he's 40, right? So Kevin Samuels one time was saying, oh, why don't you pick a 40-year-old guy? And she was like, what, 20? Danger alert. And she was like, what, 27, 28? Why don't you pick a 40-year-old guy who got bread or got his shit together? I don't like that. I don't want a 40-year-old dude. This is what they be saying, bro. Like, this is the reason why America is collapsing, bro. This is the reason why, you know, America is on a decline. Because these females out here, they picky and choosy and shit, you know, trying to go above their fucking looks match, and you know what? It's like all you can attract is 40-year-old females out here for, man. That's not good for the population at all. That's not good. That's the reason why there's a lot of fucking divorces popping off, because married people or young people want to marry each other. You know, younger women want to marry young men. You know, which is fine. I mean, that's the American woman's preference. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the older guy tend to have his shit together, have his money together. You know what I'm saying? But yet they want to pick, you know, younger men. So go ahead and pick the younger man. You know what I'm saying? But while you doing that, he better have some bread, some stability that's going to take care of that kid that you accidentally got knocked up with. You see what I'm saying? So, I understand, blood. I'm going to be honest, man. I ain't got a whole lot of money. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money. But when I do get money, I'm going to be overseas looking for hot, young, tenderoni women. I'm not into older women that are around my age. I'm not. I got a preference too. Just like you miss independent females. But remember, freedom comes with a cost. It does. Freedom comes with a cost. You over here in America, you free to hoe it up? Okay, go ahead and hoe it up. Because in the long run, they catch up to you. When your pussy is as wide as a fucking football field. You don't you done had Chad and Tyrone just run up in you all day long throughout them years. There are women out there that hold it up for about 10 years, and then all of a sudden they look up and they're 32, and they're like, oh shit, where the time has gone. Now fuck 32, they look up, they 29, they're like, oh shit, where has the time went? You was holding it up. See, young women out here, they're not really into older men, man, like they used to be. Because now they can pay their bills, you know, they got their job and shit, they miss independent, you know, they making a lot of money and shit. So now they're looking for a man with looks. But guess what? A woman that's Miss Independent, that comes with a price too. That means you might not find a husband. You might not even find a boyfriend. I mean, you might find a boyfriend, but he ain't gonna be, he ain't gonna be balling like that. He ain't gonna have no money. So it's a seesaw effect for everything. You know, a plus and a takeaway for everything. There's a seesaw effect for everything, bro. You can't have everything balanced out here. It's like this. You create technology, you risk destroying the world, okay? Or destroying some things that are in society, okay? Like, you create the dating apps, you destroy dating. You see what I'm saying? But there's a plus, you know, with that. You know, there's a perk to that where you can just reach out to a female online and go out with her and shit. You see what I'm saying? So that's a really good thing. But you destroy the chase, right? You know, so with you females, you gotta understand. What you understand, you know, you fucking independent, Miss Independent females. What you gotta understand is that you might not find a husband. I hope you find with that if you're going after, you know, your independence and, you know, you got a good job and you see what I'm saying? I hope you find with that. I hope you find with not ever finding a husband. You'll be able to find one night stands. You'll find sex, but never find a husband. Let me tell you, my ex-girlfriend to this day, she still ain't married. She 50 years old. I look up on her Facebook. She ain't got married. She making that money. You know, she's making about, you know, 150,000 a year. But guess what? She ain't got no husband. She ain't got no steady boyfriend. All her boyfriends make less than her. So when you give up something to get something else, that's what happens. See, a female, she loses her femininity the older she gets. The older she gets, the more less feminine she is. You know. And you know, as she ages, she loses some of them looks that used to make dudes go crazy for her. Now, the wall, we all know the wall starts at 25 years old for females. Now, do we lose looks as we get older? Yes, we do. I don't look the way I used to look. You see what I'm saying? I don't look the way I used to look. I used to look 10 times better than I did now. Matter of fact, in my early 30s, everything. I had a full head of hair. My beard would grow out longer and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I got time to turn my life around. I wish I could say that for a lot of you females. A lot of you females just get one shot. That's it. You know, a lot of you females are too masculine. No man wants to wife you up. There's a lot of women that went through life that never got married. Never got married. Why is that? Okay, take a look at her life. She wanted to pursue a career over here in America. But pursuing a career means that you give up your femininity. See, the thing is, what keeps women feminine is just working a regular job, not a career. Maybe, what keeps women feminine? When they work at a bakery, or when they work at, a cookie shop or something, an ice cream parlor. These are the jobs for women, bro. And that's what keeps their femininity. The moment they start moving up that corporate bullshit, they start getting masculine. The moment they start working construction and shit like that, or they start working, these high tech jobs and shit, they become masculine. You see what I'm saying? You know, and another thing, age takes away their femininity too, man. Age takes the femininity out of the way. I want a young, feminine woman. I'm not going to stop until I get a young, feminine woman overseas. You have to go overseas. You see, men are fed up with the American woman, bro. We're really fed up with their bullshit. Hit the Cash App and hit the like button. We're fed up with their bullshit. We're fed up with their pickiness. We're fed up with their unfeminine ways. We're fed up with their Miss Independent attitude. I don't need a man attitude. We fed up with that shit, bro. That's why men, you have to go foreign. These women in foreign countries, they still value men. American women do not value men anymore. They don't. You see what I'm saying? American women do not value men. So next time you come around with some bullshit comment that you left, Miss Independent, just remember your time is ticking. Time is ticking. She's like, I'm glad I live over here where I can have a choice. I'm glad that I live in America, so I can have a choice, so I can pick and choose and this and that and this and this, and I don't have to date older men that I'm not attracted to. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, well, you're not attracted to older men, fine. But just remember, you keep that attitude up and you're gonna end up alone. For sure. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, I gotta get up out of here. You guys have a good day. I can't make a long video today. You guys have a good day. Subscribe, like, comment. I'm out. Take care and bless.